I'd like now to take you through the next section, which is content. In the content, well, I'll just click on that icon. It opens up then the three sections that we've got here: fundamentals, diagnostic and testing, and reference library. Fundamentals are written in a sort of book format, if you like, and they're split into topics, and each topic covers a subject matter area. All the key subject matter areas are there. For instance, if we have a look at emissions, emission control devices, in emission control devices we list petrol, diesel, emission control devices, particulate sensors, diesel, EGR, NOx and AdBlue. If I click on that, it'll bring me into a chapter style format for information contained around that key subject matter area. If I have a look then at here we are, high and low pressure EGR, these sections are interlinked, and I can click on a section. It'll run me into a description of the system and a diagram of what's involved and a split down, and here we can see all the components that are listed with a number of key descriptions. So for instance, if you're working on a car and you weren't too sure about the technology, you can come into the fundamental section, pick on the subject area that you're interested in, come in, have a quick read, and then go to the car with your test tool and be able to make a more accurate diagnosis. If we come back over here, just backing up through the software, pressing the back key, I've also got a diagnostic and testing section, and here we've got flowcharts and diagnostic procedures and pre-test topics. If you have a quick look at flowcharts, just to take you through what's in there, we've got flowcharts which are designed to give you some inspiration should you be trying to effect a repair or run through a diagnostic process. We'll have a quick look here. There's one on common rail diesel, which is always a popular subject. And when I click on the common rail diesel chart, what will happen is a page is loaded up and shows me the key components that are involved with this flowchart, but essentially it's an interactive flowchart which should help you progress through a diesel non-start fault. You can see there are typical yes/no boxes, so this is a sort of flow through some tests, and each one of the test boxes that's highlighted in this rather fetching pink colour enables me to click on that. So here, are the injectors being triggered? You might ask yourself, well, how do I know if the injector has been triggered? How would I measure that? We can click on the box, and that will take me through to a waveform or reference library which enables me to check the injector type that I've got. Click on that box and it shows me then a picture of how the injectors are triggered with some extra detail. Once I'm sure that I can see that the injectors are being triggered, I can click back and back again, and it should take me to the flow chart. We've got another one here. So if the injectors are being triggered, for instance, yes, the next suggestion is, well, have you checked the fuel quality? Again, what do you mean fuel quality? And it brings me to a contaminated fuel test section, and here we can see the use of an hydrometer, and we're looking at some fuel samples, and here we can see hydrometer testing with some tests, measurements, and some samples over here and a description of what happens when the fuel isn't so good. I can click back again, and that takes me back into my flowchart. So the flowcharts are designed to enable you to go through a sort of guided, it's not very ultimately prescriptive, but it's more about suggesting things you could check as you're going through your diagnosis. If I back up through the software then, so that's my diagnostic and testing, my flowcharts. We've also got some diagnostic procedures, and in the diagnostic procedures we have listed here key things that you may be interested in measuring. For instance, there's one here in relay testing. If I click on relay testing, this is how you check a relay, and we've listed relay testing, switch circuit, control circuit, testing with a multimeter, other relay types, and if I click on the link again, you're getting the format by now. It lists the terminals of other relay styles, and I can scroll down through the page with some picture layouts and the component layout, and then some alternate test methods. So again, these are designed at helping you quickly and accurately diagnose and perform checks and tests on components that you may be interested in. So in summary, if we go back to the content section, I'll just expand that. Lots and lots of information contained in here which enable you, the technician, to get a really good fix and an understanding of the systems and subjects that you're going to deal with on a daily basis for diagnosis. Also, we've had comments from people that use the software about improvers and apprentice technicians. It's a great way of them helping to sort of develop themselves by using this information rather than you taking time to explain it to them. You can point them back to the software, and they can read a section and have an increased understanding of the things relating to that section. That's it. Thanks very much.